Alright, we are back. We got some projects I gotta do. We're gonna make some magnet camera stands. I'm gonna make camera stands so I can shoot this way, shoot from under the truck, shoot over the truck. My shit is gone to shit, and I gotta fix a lot of shit. I got 65-pound magnets. I got old rotors for base for the bottoms. Got magnet flashlights, a couple of cameras. This thing's been sitting around for 6 months because I was gonna buy it for a tripod. It didn't work out, so I'm gonna use this bad boy. Bought on Amazon for like 20 bucks. So yeah. We got a lot of shit to do. My truck's all broke down. I blew tranny lines, shit all over my driveway, shit's everywhere. I'm pissed off. I got a lot of shit to do. Metal detecting's on hold because I gotta get my plow truck took a shit on me. I gotta fix that. My everyday driver took a shit on me. I kept putting shit off and now I'm fucked. And you might just see me snap on this shit. I might just snap. May not be today, maybe tomorrow. I might just frickin' snap. So let's do this. I'll bring you along. I was just gonna do it and you guys wouldn't see me for a while, but then I was like, well, maybe I'll do this and I'll bring you guys with me so you guys can watch me frickin' snap. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Alright, the first thing I'm gonna do is mount a magnet to this. I think it's like a 3/8 bolt. It's too long. I'm gonna have to cut it down. I think the nut here is too sticks to it. This one might be okay. The nuts I might have to do something about. This one might be okay. It's a little bit smaller. But I'm gonna cut this down. I've left the nut on there so I can fix the threads. I started cutting it. I was like, well, maybe I'll just do it together. The magnet's fighting with me. All right, there we go. Alright, pretty much I can just mount the camera. I'm going to tighten this down. Alright, this part's done. This is a camera I got at Walmart. It was on sale for 20 bucks. Normally they're like 150. Amazon you can get them for like 100 bucks. So we'll see if it works. There you go. Magnet. Now I can adjust, tilt, move it back and forth. It's actually not too bad. I thought I wasted money. Now it's coming in handy. Now I can mount this to any vehicle, anywhere. Now I'm going to make the stand so this can mount on a stand, metal stands. Got 3/8 threaded rod, 1/2 inch with 3/8 diameter inside piping. Now this is going to go down onto a magnet right there. This is going to, I'm going to put a nut and washer on here so these can adjust up and down. And I'm going to put a piece of steel here for a camera and a flashlight. I'm going to weld the steel on here, and I'm going to bolt the magnet down there. But if you want to do this, you don't have a welder, you could put a bolt through the middle of the plate and use some JB weld. And then the plate that I'm going to put on the base, use silicone or some shit. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I might crimp this pipe if I can and make it so it pulls in and out really hard and I won't have to use a nut to adjust it. I might still use the frickin' nut, but at least it's got some tension. So I'm gonna have one tall and I'm gonna have one that mounts off to the side, and I'm gonna have a shorter one for like doing brakes and shit. That's only like so tall. So I'll have 3 of them, and I might have a handheld. I'll make an extra one. I gotta get this shit done, man. I got a lot of freaking shit to do. Alright, this is 3-foot piece, 6-inch pieces. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna have 2 bases, 2 old rotors. Everyone has rotors laying around. If you don't, your neighbor has rotors. If your neighbor don't, any automotive shop in your damn city has rotors laying around. There's used rotors somewhere in your goddamn area. So I'm going to cut these pieces out. So I have 2 bases and then 3 or 4 stands. One will be a handheld. I'll have a little one that I can just kind of like, because I have a camera and a flashlight next to each other, sitting on these plates with poles down to these goddamn rotors. Okay? That's where we're at. I'm gonna cut these sons of bitches out. We use a lot of wax. It cuts like butter. I'm telling you. When you're sanding, wax. Fill that bitch up with wax. And get all these freaking cut edges off. You fools have your safety glasses on before you paint or weld. Get that wax off. Use paint thinner or whatever. I'm just gonna use some carb cleaner. Just gonna tack it on. The plates are tacked on. Now I got 2 3-foot rod, 2 pipe. Okay, one of these and one of these are going to be a set right there. That's done. That shit's done already. This one is going to be cut at 1 foot. Because then there'll be a long piece with a sleeve for adjustment, and there'll be one that's 1 foot for adjustment for like doing the brakes, and then this one will be for like this stand. I'm going to somewhat assemble this one so you guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. I had to drill all these magnets out to 3/8. And then the nuts that go inside the magnets I had to grind down because they stuck out too far. Shit. Freaking kidding me. Alright. Magnets are pissing me off. They keep sticking to everything. Oh, you sons of bitches, man. Sweating. It's getting. This freaking heat is freaking killing me, man. I got the AC on and I'm still freaking dying. Alright. Little shavings all over my hands. Alright, looks like it's gonna be okay because I ground it down. Alright, there's a base right there. Boom. Okay, this base is gonna stick on there. Camera is gonna go on top of. You see that shit? Oh, it's a strong magnet. Now I gotta no. This has got to go on. This is the adjustment for height. And this is the nut. I lost the washer fell off. Adjustment nut if I need it, because I told you I'm gonna crimp this pipe, so maybe it'll go on hard. All right, that gets welded onto there. That's one stand. See that shit? You see it? Okay, let me show you this one. I welded the thing on, and I took a vice grip and I clamp the shit out of this so this won't just fall off anymore. And then I can use this adjustment nut to move it up and down. So this little one's pretty much done. There's the base. Stick it on. I mean, if you don't want, you could just stick the camera right onto the base if you want, or onto the vehicle, whatever you want to do. So stick the base on, and you got your camera and your damn flashlight, magnetized flashlight. Okay, now if we're working on brakes and tires, you're doing shit like that. There you go. There's my chair. I sit down and think about how pissed off I am. Okay, this one's done. The next one's going to be taller, and then I'm going to make one that comes off of here and comes over. If I'm working on my bench or if I'm working under the hood, that's how that'll work. This is a nice little flashlight. Look at this. This thing is bright. When I went to go get the sand dry for my driveway, they had these on sale. I saw them they're on Amazon too. There you go. Let's finish the rest of this. Penetration. This thing's hot too. Let me make sure there ain't no bubbles there. Alright. Got this on. Everything's in place off the torque this one so it doesn't just do that, you know. Alright, the tall one is pretty much done. Now we gotta do the angle one, and maybe I'll have a hand one. Alright, now I'm gonna take this off and crimp this so it goes on. This one, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get a 95-pound magnet. I mean, these are strong. These hold really good. Like, I mean, that takes force, and plus the camera. That's probably perfect. That's probably good. This it breaks pretty easy. So I'm thinking I'm gonna at least want one 95-pound magnet there. The rest of them are probably fine. Now I'm making the one that comes up and over, and it'll probably come off because I'm probably gonna want 95 pounds. I'm gonna go pick one up real quick, and I'm gonna show you the difference. This is 95 pounds. 65 pounds. There's a 25 pound. It's a little bit smaller than this one. Hopefully this is what I'm looking for. All right, let's have a seat and talk about this frickin' nightmare I got going on here. All right, I went and got those two 95 pounders. For peace of mind, I put 95 pounds on that one. The camera, I'm gonna leave this at 65 pounds. That's hard. That's hard to get off. I can't even pull that off right now. That's plenty strong. I know this is plenty strong. This one, I think I'm going to mount directly to the plate, because even at 95 pounds, pulling power, it's there, but tipping over, it's possible. And having a camera, and you're breaking your camera, piss me off. So, I'm going to mount that one directly. Now this one, this guy, you got to bend that before you weld the plate on. You want the plate to be level, depending if you're filming upward or downward. Let me show you. Get this camera off. Oh, I just dropped my goddamn camera. See this one. See, say, let's just, oh cow. Let's just say you're working over your bench, you're building a carburetor. Or you can mount this and you could be working underneath your truck. So you're filming upward or downward. This has got to be level. Not angled, but level up and down. So I'm going to weld that up and down so you can, when you're filming this way or this way, it'll be straight. More or less the flashlight you want pointed up, straight up or straight down. The camera, you can use that and tilt to I'm gonna do that right now. I'm done with this. Driving me insane, man. I welded a nut on here because I realized once the camera's on, the thing wanted to spin. So I put a nut here. Welded a nut there. I don't know. If you make this, I don't know, maybe you can make your own threads in this pipe. I don't have anything to make threads, so that's what I did. So I guess if you're on your bench rebuilding a carburetor, stupid thing stick, it's just not going to hold. You're going to have to tape this end down. Tape this to here. The magnet's just not strong enough. Pulling upward, it's strong enough. Downward, it's just not strong enough. It sucks. But if you're underneath the car, I can mount this to here, and then it's strong enough. Put a camera on here, facing up, facing down. It's strong enough that way. And it's strong enough this way if you just put a camera. Damn thing ain't gonna move. You're working on your brakes or whatever, you just stick your camera there. Get your light. I guess it depends if you want to get the shot or not. You want to get the video, you want to get the shot, and you can set the camera on here. If I put that on, what the hell is with my camera? You're going to want to tape that end just for safety. Wrap some tape. It didn't turn out the way I wanted. But you know, if you wanna get that shot, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just when you mount this to here, just put some electrical tape around here and make sure it doesn't go anywhere, and you'll get that shot. We'll see how it goes. This just might piss me off. I like that setup. That one's not pissing me off. This one here, this is pissing me off. This setup, this isn't pissing me off. Now that light's pissing me off. What the hell? Well, that light was about to piss me off. Oh, and I also got this light. I also got this on Amazon. I'll put links for that stupid light, this stupid light, another camera light, magnet light I mean. Move this one here, move this one there. Hope we get the shot, right? This setup might just piss me off. But you know, I'll set it up when I do my shots. I'll tape it, make sure this doesn't fall off. That's mounted, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah, and I also got this. I also picked this up. I don't like Milwaukee, but when I saw my buddy had one of these, I was like, damn. So this is the only thing I own that's Milwaukee. Everything else is DeWalt. So that's low, that's high. So we'll also be using this to work on shit. This is not magnet. This will just sit there. So we got that light, those two lights. I got my headlamps. And these goddamn magnet stands. Yeah, and there's my chair. That's where I'll be sitting thinking about how pissed off I am. Yeah, there we go. This thing blew tranny lines all over my freaking driveway. My other truck ain't running right. Something's wrong with the suspension. I had to pull this in here, clean all this freaking shit off to the side. I wasn't prepared for none of this. I got through all that shit in my truck. I wasn't prepared for my shit, everything to break down on me. We're gonna do some work. And hopefully these stands won't piss me off. Alright, one more damn thing. These stands actually work great. Like this one up, you can adjust up and down, adjust up and down. I wanted to get this guy involved, and that's where I'm having issues. This son of a bitch right here. Getting this to work the way I want it is issue. As far as that one up and down, this one up and down is great. Or I can put the camera directly on the rotor itself. So I might make this one magnetized again. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it's better because if I bump it, it won't fall over. Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna work. If we go out to like the truck here, I can adjust that up. You can see under the hood. If I want, I could take that camera and mount it to the hood. You know, they're gonna stay there. Don't fall down. Can you see it? I can mount the camera directly to the vehicle. As far as that, it's this son of a bitch right here that's not working out for me. That guy. I don't know if you want to mess with me, try to make this, because that's nothing but trouble. Let me run through the stuff I use so everyone can figure this out or get it themselves. The flat stock steel, this stuff's like I don't know, it's under an 1/8 inch thick. It's like 2/16 thick. It's real thin steel. So the steel, I got the hardware store, the 3/8 rod, hardware store at Home Depot. Magnets, you can get I'll put links for everything else in the description. 95-pound magnets, Amazon. I'd probably get the 95-pound, but the camera's going to be hard as hell to get off. I mean, this is 65-pound and it's hard to get off. So if you want to go 95 pounds everything, that's what I would do if I started over. Tripod mount, Amazon, 20 bucks, under 20 bucks. It's got 2 ways to level, 2 bubble levels, one here and one here. This is pretty damn nice mount. 65-pound magnet, Amazon. What a 95. So 20 bucks. These are like 5 bucks magnets. This little light is awesome. Under 20 bucks, Amazon. This thing's bright. Probably can't tell on the camera, but this thing's awesome. High, low, red. Under 20 bucks, awesome. This one I got on Amazon. You can hang it. Magnet, so you can awesome. AA batteries. The other one takes AA batteries, but I got all those batteries for my metal detectors, so I got plenty of rechargeables for these. The camera, this one I got at Walmart, but on Amazon like 100 bucks. Maybe I'll put this in the link. You really didn't see it. You'll see it in the future. It's pretty cool. It doesn't have a flip screen. It doesn't have a wireless jack for a mic. I mean, other than that, it's pretty nice. But I got like 20 bucks at Walmart, and on Amazon they're 100. I think on this bad boy, this is a Milwaukee. This is like 100 bucks on Amazon. This thing is awesome. I take this everywhere. I've used this so much. I can't live without this. I'll put it all in the links. There you go. That's everything. I think, pretty sure. The rotors, you find those anywhere. Junkyard, dealer down the road. Somebody's got a pair of rotors for you. And that's it. See you soon.